आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of this struggle every day.
In today's episode, we pay tribute to freedom fighter Pa-Togan Nengminza Sangma, who was martyred on the 12th of December 1872. A Garo tribe leader, Togan's name is immortalized at the Martyrs column in Shillong, Meghalaya.
In 1862, the fierce rebellion of the Jaintiyas was put down. As the British advanced into the Garo hills in Meghalaya, they faced fierce resistance from the local tribes. Pa-Togan Nengminza, a Garo warrior, refused to cave in to the British forces who wanted to occupy his homeland. In December 1872, the British soldiers made camp in a village called Macha Rongkrek in the Garo hills. Pa-Togan and his Garo warriors attacked the British soldiers. The British quickly roused themselves and retaliated.
From that point, it would prove to be a one-sided battle with the swords and spears of the Garo warriors, no match for the British guns. The Garos fought to the last man, with Pa-Togan Nengminza dying during the battle from a barrage of bullets.
The British would go on to take control of the region, but the recognition of the bravery of Pa-Togan and his sacrifice in his attempt to protect his land and his people has outlasted the British. We salute this great Garo leader.
Babu Genu sapna sunahra sakar kail jaye haman milke.
We also remember the freedom fighter, reformer and philosopher Baba Raghav Das, who was born on 12 December 1896.
In 1921, when Mahatma Gandhi visited Gorakhpur, Baba met him and got inspired to work for independence and serve the oppressed people. Later, Baba accompanied Gandhiji during the Dandi March.
During the independence movement, he was imprisoned many times, the first being in 1921. Raghav Das Ashram in Bara was the epicenter of independence activities. He was very closely associated with Ram Prasad Bismil, and after Ram Prasad's execution, Raghav Das made a memorial for him at the ashram.
After independence, Baba took an active part in the Bhudan movement of Vinoba Bhave. He initiated many educational institutes in Deoria, Barhaj and Kushinagar. The noble saint and philosopher left for his heavenly abode on January the 15th, 1958. The Government of India released a postage stamp in his honor in 1998.
We also remember freedom fighter Konda Venkata Ranga Reddy, who was born on 12 December 1890. Popularly known as KV Ranga Reddy, he fought against the Razakars of the Nizam of Hyderabad. After the integration of Hyderabad in India, Reddy served as the Minister of Revenue in 1959 and became Deputy Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh in 1961. He participated in the Telangana movement, and to honor him, a district is named after him in Telangana.
We also remember freedom fighter Babu Genu said, who was perhaps the first to be martyred for the cause of the Swadeshi movement on the 12th of December 1930. A mill worker in Bombay, Genu was influenced by the spirit of the Swadeshi movement propounded by Mahatma Gandhi.
On 12 December 1930, a cloth merchant named George Frazier of Manchester was moving loads of foreign-made cloth from his shop in the Fort region to Bombay port.
Near Bhangwadi on Kalba Devi Road, Babu Genu stood in front of the truck, shouting praises for Mahatma Gandhi. When the police officer ordered the Indian driver to drive the truck over Babu Genu, he refused. After that, the English police officer himself drove the truck and ran over Babu Genu, crushing him to death. This resulted in a huge wave of anger, strikes and protests throughout Bombay. We salute Shaheed Babu Genu Said.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.